Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Today I'm going to be doing a rather informative tutorial. It's a new style of videos that I'm hoping to try out on my channel, and it's basically a tutorial where I share with you tips and tricks that can last you beyond the tutorial. It's something that you can just kind of put into your makeup regiment or makeup treasure box, if you will. Plethora of knowledge. For today's video, I wanted to do a traditional red lip look. Red lips, it's very appropriate for any time of the year, but as the holidays are coming up, red is just always going to be a very festive and holiday appropriate type of color. Because I'm going to be talking you through the process of how I did this makeup look, I don't want to spend too much time in the intro, but if you guys like this makeup look, I will be listing all the products down below. But if you happen to be on your phone and just want to see a full list of all the products, I will also be posting a photo of this look along with all the makeup beauty products on my Instagram account, which will be linked down below as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, find it informative. Let me know what you think of this new format, if I should keep it, and let's get straight into the video. Generally, there's a couple things that you want to keep in mind. The first thing is to have healthy, radiant looking skin, and by healthy I mean giving yourself a little bit of color, and then by radiant it's kind of that glowy skin. The way you approach it is different for everyone. Skin tones, skin types, all of those things need to be taken into account. So the way that I would approach it would be different from someone who has more, drier skin. I have very oily skin, so to get the glow is going to be different. What I like to do is take a mattifying, long wearing foundation such as the Estee Lauder double wear, and I have mine in Toasty Toffee. Now to add in the glow, I'm going to add in the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, and this gives it a very nice, like, soft focus, natural glow to the skin, but I still maintain that matte look that I need throughout the day. I'm just going to apply the Wonder Glow directly into the foundation, just like so. So I'm just applying this to my skin, and I just mixed it in with my brush. So here is the skin. As you can tell, it's radiant, it's glowy, but I know that this will last me the entire day. I've used this combination before and it works like a charm. I feel like when you're doing everyday makeup, you shouldn't go heavily with a highlighted or bright under eye. That's just personal preference, but when I see these celebrities or people that have a very chic look, it's not heavily highlighted. It's bright enough just to make the face look more alive and more healthy, but it never looks over the top. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brighten with the Max Prep and Prime, and I have this in Light Boost, and it's kind of this yellow formula, but it's a very thin formula, and I'm not gonna drag it down like I normally do. I do want to highlight my nose because I just like my nose looking highlighted. The whole idea is to make your eyes appear like brighter and more open and awake, but not so much like you're getting a beat face, And I know it looks bright right now, but I'm going to take a legit concealer this time. I'm going to mute it down a little bit. This is NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger. This is like pretty much my skin tone, just a tiny bit lighter. Now this will all continue to be muted out once I do bronzing and stuff. When it comes to powder, baking is usually the best if you want to have it last all day and you're an oily skin girl like me. It's kind of that step to keep it matte looking. If you put just the right amount of powder on top of a really good mattifying foundation, it can last you. So the double wear is amazing. So what I like to do is just use simple basic powder that will work. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium dark, and I've used this time and time again, especially when I'm just wanting to leave out the door. So I'm just pouncing this and keeping it, a lot of it, where I need it. So for me, that is the center of my face and underneath my eyes. If you want a heavier bronzer, I had brought this one out. This is the NYC Sunny Bronzer, and this is darker than the one that I'm going to use today, but this is a good option if you're on a budget. It's really affordable and it really does get the job done. But for this look, I feel like I want to maintain that healthy glow look, and I love NARS's Laguna bronzer. It's one of those combo bronzers where it's bronze but it also has a bit of gray in it, so it'll contour as well. And if you look closely, it has really fine gold reflex in it, so this will give you a healthy looking glow. I'm just going to use the same brush. See that glow? Oh my goodness. For blush, because the lips are going to be red, I don't want my cheeks to be red, but I do want it to look flushed. So for that, I'm going to take MAC's Mineralized blush in Early Morning. This is a very pretty rosy reddish type of blush. I haven't used this in a little while, and their mineralized blushes again give you that it's a glow or lit look as opposed to like a shimmer look. So I'm just going to pat that onto my cheeks. And some blushes it's good to take from the cheekbones down, but colors like these I feel look best when you apply them directly on to the apples of your cheeks. I'm taking my time as I do these steps, but if I wasn't talking and just doing my makeup, I could have done that entire set from foundation to blush in probably somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. I feel brows are very key in looks like these because it's very subtle, it's very clean, but being that it is clean, you want your brows to look neat but also natural. So for me, I feel like the best trick is to really define and clean underneath the brow and then make sure that the brows are not heavy looking. So I like to use a dark pencil. This is MAC Eyebrows and Stud, and I just clearly define underneath my brow. Then I go in with a different brush to fill it in. So that is me cleaning it up. I just basically took it from the front of my brow, extending it a little past because my brows are very far set, and then I extend it at the ends as well. Now we're going to finish off filling it in. So I use Anastasia's Brow Whiz in medium brown and spoolie on this thing, which is amazing to have. And then we'll go back with that dark stud pencil, and I'm just going to finish off the ends of my brows, redefine the bottom, and then just at the tail, I'm going to kind of fill it in a bit more, just like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and do the other side of my brows, and then when we get back we'll get to the eyes. Okay, so I have my brows done and I'm just going to finish it off with some brow gel. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is their clear brow gel. Obviously it looks defined, but you will see that my hairs still show through, and I like to have my brow hairs stand up in the front and then push them down and lay them flat as we go towards the ends. I believe that less is more when it comes to the eyes, using a red lip if you want to look chic. A lot of people that do these looks have very light eyes. I love putting on something like this, which is a cream shadow. This is by Chanel. This is one of their Illusion Ombres, I think it's called. And this shade in particular is Undertone. It's this bronze look. I think that when you, based on your skin tone, it'll vary. So if you have lighter skin, champagne looks really good, or like a soft gold peach. Those look really good for people in my skin tone. Bronze, tans look good, and then you know, people darker skin tones, I really think that those really rich dark chocolate shimmer type of colors look good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade and I'm going to take a doe fiber brush, swirl it in there, and I'm just going to sweep this on my entire lid. So just like this. It's very careless. I don't want it to look like I tried. And the reason I do this, it goes back to that healthy looking skin, but at the same time it gives your lids color so that you still have like shape. The thing when you apply concealer is that it makes everything very monotone, and so you have to build back in those shadows. So something like this kind of serves as a dual purpose. I'm going to take my 224. This is my favorite brush in the entire world. Ooh, very dusty. And I'm going just to go back with my bronzer. You want a simple, everyday, easy look, but still looks good, go with bronzer. Bronzer is like the perfect. If you don't have a transition shade, just use your bronzer. Trust me, it works. It gives your eyes shape, but it doesn't draw attention to your eyes because we want the focus to be on the lips. I like liner on the ends of my eyes because I prefer to have a more cat eye look. Here's what you can do. You could just take your dark brow pencil and you can just wiggle it on the outer corner, just like so. No brow pencil that most people generally use will be black, and so it's not going to draw attention to the eyes. It's not going to look stark like a lot of black gel liners would or eyeliners would, so it's very subtle. I have not used these in a little while. These are from Coco Lashes. These are Mila's. This is one of their less dramatic pairs, and it kind of looks like the wispies from Ardell. I just popped on some glue and I had used the duo lash adhesive that comes with the applicator brush. I have my tweezers here that are dirty. I should clean this. Oh my goodness. Annabelle, shame on you. When you go without liner, it's definitely necessary to get to these lashes as close to your natural lash line as possible so that they blend in. And you can always just take your brow pencil and kind of just run it underneath so that it blends in better. Okay, so I just finished off with the eyes, and basically what I did was I filled in the underneath of my upper lash line with that same brow pencil, and then I went in with the L'Oreal Carbon Black mascara to blend in my natural lashes with the falsies, as well as applying them on my lower lash line, and my eyes are done. So the final step is obviously the red lip. For my lip pencil, I'm going to use a MAC Pro Longwear lip pencil in Kiss Me Quick, and it's just your traditional red. And I'm going to start off with my Cupid's bow, and I'm not going to overdraw. If that's your thing, go for it. My lips are pretty full, so I don't like it to look like too much. Definitely recommend a long wearing pencil. Reason being is the last thing you want with any lip is a bleeding red lip. And it's very possible. Finish that off. Red lips, just like any lip color, I think that some people feel like pinks don't suit them, but in reality, if you just find your good shade of pink, you have something out there. So it's just like reds. I feel like reds are more universal. Lighter reds can look good on darker skin and vice versa. But the one that I'm going to use today is part of the MAC Viva Glam line, and I really like the whole idea behind it, where all proceeds go to their HIV and AIDS foundation. And so what they have is a line of colors that I don't know if they go up to 6 or there's been more, but they're also, this is where their celebrity lipstick line comes in, like Nicki Minaj, so on and so forth. And the shade range in just the traditional Viva Glam line I feel is well thought out, and the reason I feel behind it is because they want to cater to the masses so that, you know, there's more support for their foundation. This is a matte shade. I didn't want to go with something that was too bright or too dark. I feel like mid-tones generally run you day to night gamut. It's kind of the reason behind this kind of like mid-tone everyday red type of shade, and I'm just gonna go back to clean it out. I feel like clean red lips look really good and add to that chic factor. So here is the final look. The skin is very glowy, it's very healthy looking, and we're bronze. The lips are red, the eyebrows look very put together but natural at the same time. And I feel like if you wear this look out, it's exactly what the title advertises. Because it's everyday, it's quick, but it also looks very chic, very healthy. And the red lip, just look at that glow on the face, guys. Look at it. And I know it looks very glowy on camera, but at the same time, my makeup will not go anywhere. Like my makeup is locked because this foundation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tips and tricks how-to type of tutorial. If you would like more of these videos, please let me know down below, and I will try and come up with other ideas on how to use a certain style of a makeup and make it last you year-round. It was an idea that I kind of toyed with for some time now, and I kind of like the process because I'm not just doing a tutorial, and it's something that you can add to your kind of makeup knowledge. I'm sharing what I've learned, what I've experienced with you guys, and hopefully it helps you guys out in some way. If you guys like this video and have not done so already, go ahead and click the red subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it. And again, if you guys like this makeup look and would like just a full list and you're on your phone, I will also be posting it on Instagram so that you can try and recreate the look yourselves with whatever makeup items you have. Thank you guys again for watching this video, and till the next one, I hope you guys are all doing well, taking really good care of yourselves. I will see y'all next time. Bye.
You can catch me.